Hello, we're going to have a look at your reading, see what's coming through. All right, let's begin straight away and get into it all. Strength card. Okay, so this is the Five of Wands. This energy here is not nice. It's just not nice. I really feel here that there is a lot of stagnant energy between you and another person. There is distance, and quite frankly, I'm seeing no contact. Okay, there's really nothing happening. Yet you feel like everything's become a bit tangled and you don't know how to untangle this mess. There's conflict, there's some chaos, there's a lot of moving parts and a lot of overwhelming energies. Everything just feels rather overwhelming and quite chaotic. So energetically, that's really what I am seeing here, especially with the Five of Pentacles. This is clear-cut distance between you and this person. The Five of Pentacles here also shows that you feel very, very like left out in the cold. You feel blatantly abandoned by this person. You oftentimes think to yourself, how did this person just randomly abandon me and disappear like nothing happened? And it really, really worries you that this person could just disappear and not even have the grace to explain what they're doing, why they're doing it, why they just disappeared, like why have they done that, you know? So let's have a look and see what's going to happen here. So we've got the Nine of Swords. This person is literally defeating demons right now. This person is literally defeating their biggest fears. This person is quite literally dealing with their demons. And that is very, very powerful because Nine of Swords here shows that this person right now does not have the capacity to give you consistency, okay? They're literally defeating demons. I mean, that is very, very powerful. They are really struggling, okay? And they're quite overworked and quite overwhelmed. They want to feel peace, but all they feel is stress. Now, the interesting thing here is that they will go towards peace. So we go from the Nine of Swords to the Four of Swords, which is them feeling a lot more peace, really discovering themselves, feeling happier within themselves. And then we've got here the Six of Cups, okay? This card is about nostalgia. They will think about the good moments that both of you shared with each other, the good moments in which both of you, you know, perhaps had nice communication, you spoke to each other, or maybe you went places with this person. They will think about all of those beautiful, beautiful moments, and it is going to touch their soul so, so deeply, that they are going to want to make things work with you. They are going to want to progress things with you. You will hear back from this person. You are going to hear back from this person, but they have got some healing to do. The Nine of Swords, really, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of baggage that they have carried. And when they met you, they didn't realize they had carried all this baggage. They thought they were okay, you know, that they had healed. They literally thought they had healed and that everything's fine, everything's good, like, you know, they're okay. Turns out they're not, okay? They're absolutely not. They literally thought that they were okay, that their life is okay, that this is like this is like that. Turns out that isn't really the case. So they actually feel that the connection with you has opened up their eyes as to what they really need to work on. And so that's what they're trying to do right now. They felt like they had to quietly remove themselves. They didn't want to be vulnerable. They didn't want to be emotional. They didn't want to communicate across to you that this is what they're truly feeling and that this is what's going on. But they really felt so strongly towards you that they literally started to panic and get overwhelmed. And the Nine of Swords here shows this very powerful energy and this really strong energy of them just feeling like they couldn't deal with the emotions. And so they've tried to do some healing, okay? It's interesting because the Four of Swords keeps reminding me of Reiki. I don't know why, it just reminds me a lot of Reiki. It could be that they've gone to a spiritual healer, or there's someone in their family that helps with this, because we've got here this person right here on the side with a flower wearing a cape made of butterflies. And this is transformative. There is someone here who I feel is helping them to heal, that is aiding them in their transformation. And I feel like it's a professional. I feel like this is someone that is helping this person. And with the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, when they heal, they feel more like themselves. There's an aspect here to an inner child. If you look at both of these cards, what do we see here? We see a very childlike energy, all right? Both of them. This is them healing their inner child. This is them feeling more like themselves, feeling stronger within themselves, feeling happier within themselves. Their inner child is healing. And with that, they feel more love. They feel more gratitude, which allows them to be more grateful towards you, which allows them to be more loving towards you, allows them to be kinder towards you, allows them to be more sweet and generous and connected to you. It allows for so much more joy and abundance in these small moments. If this resonates with you so far, or if you claim this reading, please like, comment down below, subscribe, let me know. I'm here every single day doing readings, every single day, so do subscribe, and also I do offer personal services and readings as well. There's readings done within 12 to 24 hours, there's rituals done within 12 to 24 hours, there's rituals for love, money, marriage, career, success, beauty, justice, healing as well. I do actually do healing rituals as well. There's the full body chakra cleansing, codependency ritual, there's the shadow work healing, which helps with dealing with trauma, grief, sadness, baggage, heartbreak, pain, grief, which you can also do for another person as well. And there's also, of course, lots of amazing other rituals as well if you're ever interested, for black magic removal, protection ritual, etc. So everything's, on my website and linked down below, and also my Etsy store. So yeah, everything's down there. And there's also the intention items as well, which are handmade, meditated within sage. There's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, candles, sage bundles, teas, and so much more. Okay, for different intentions. Inner child is healing, allows them to really come to you properly. It's beautiful. You're going to hear back from this person. Even if it's been a really long time and you haven't heard from them, you're going to hear back from them because, boom, Two of Pentacles, King of Cups. They've had things to sort out, okay? They have been facing the depths of their emotions. They've been facing their demons. They've been facing the depths of difficulties and challenges from their past. They've really been juggling a lot of those emotions and feelings. It's been a lot. It's been overwhelming. It's been stressful. It's been challenging. But here they are doing it. And that work that they're doing within themselves is beautiful. Like, as in just them understanding it and realizing what they need to do. They didn't want to treat you badly and poorly, but they also didn't want to be vulnerable to you, which is why they took themselves out of the situation. Obviously, it's not nice the way that they did that, but they really didn't want to be vulnerable, and at the same time, they didn't want to continue hurting you. So that's their justification. Okay, so we've got here the King of Cups, which also really does resemble here the fact that when they come to you, they will be so emotionally mature and intelligent and kind and loving and caring. You will literally think that this is a different person. You will not recognize this person. You will think to yourself, this person is so much more mature, so much more loving, so much more kind, so much more gracious, so much more understanding. How? How are they so much more loving and kind and gracious and understanding? Like, how is this a thing? How are they at this level? Like, how? It's healing, it's healing. It's that journey that they're on. It's that energy that they have, that they're working towards. So let's have a look at these Mercury cards to see what they want to say and do. I should have listened to you. So that's a really, really strong affirmation, okay? That is basically them expressing to you that they should have listened to you and taken you seriously when they should have done. I should have listened to you is very, very powerful, because you may think that there are certain reasons as to why this person pulled away from you and that it's your fault. Let me just tell you one thing. This is not your fault. This is not your fault. They know they should have listened to you, and they know that they didn't quite do enough towards you. Like, they absolutely know that, and they know that this is their fault in many ways. And then we've also got here as well social media request, because they're going to be looking over your social media. They're going to try and maybe, like things, or requests to follow, or requests to do something. It's going to happen. You're going to be hearing back from this person in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, it will be text message, phone call, could be a comment, on social media, could be them following you. You're going to hear from this person. There is going to be no more radio silence from what I'm seeing. They will come forward and they will have something to say, because they will want to be with you and they will want to make things work with you. And that inner child, once it gets healed, they can't run you know, from something they truly, truly want. They will do everything they can to try and progress things with you because, boom, I love you. Those feelings are absolutely there. Those feelings have not gone anywhere. They still love you. They still care about you. They still feel very connected to you. That love is very much there, and they will take action on that love when that healing happens, because that healing will bring those feelings to the surface, and then they will not be running away from those feelings anymore. They will learn to accept them. They will learn to marinate in those feelings. They will learn to sit with those feelings. They will learn to understand those feelings. They will learn to, to really take action on those feelings and to not be scared and fearful of those feelings, which then allows them to come towards you. So the affirmation for this reading is they will marinate in their feelings. Comment that down below, because trust me, that is really what they are doing. And if this resonates with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. I also have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and everything is always down below. Readings, rituals, services, items, etc. And I will see you all very soon, and definitely take care. Bye.